ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather round. The Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. Like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark, Dick Facce, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Pache Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Pache. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zucker Chooch, Donald Trump Show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those. Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping? Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Mark says, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the fur release, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. Like Mark and M's the man now, but I paved the way is the Marktorius B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one. Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger? Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln. You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della. That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. And there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's Friday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man.
Today, looking for another way.
No, I'm here
Ease
to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,124 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every day, right, Mags? Right, Mags? We got Max Scott here with us today, guys. Look at this little cutie pie. Hold on, St. Bernard situation. Check this. Here we go. Hi, baby. Are you a good girl? You're a good girl. I try to keep her relaxed. You know, when you're a puppy, you got a chance of keeping her relaxed for a little bit. Maybe she'll fall asleep a little, and then we can just chill it out and do a little news. But just brought her out right here, right before the show, and I said, let me bring her on and say hi to the fam real quick. We're doing it, guys, day 1,124 in a row. I got a couple stories for you today. There is a blizzard inbound. Yeah, we're going to get into that. And what should we expect? We're going to read a little news story and then handle a couple other things, maybe do some other crazy things. I don't know. I have an idea. We may be doing a news report from the blizzard. We'll see if I can locate the footage, that is. Anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well. It's Friday. We're going into this crazy weekend here of a lot of snow, so I may be live a lot because of that. Multiple shows since I'm here. If we're snowed in, what can we do? Entertain the world from the snowed in casa. Right, sweetie pie? You want to hang out with me? I like when you hang out with me. You're a good pup. You're a good pup. You know, she doesn't sleep as much as I'd want her to sleep, you know? Sleep more, you're St. Bernard. Don't move around so much, you know? You're a cutie, though, I gotta say. The cutest thing happened. You know, a dog does what's called a downward dog. You ever seen this? It's like a yoga move where they put their arms out and stretch their back. They arch their back. And when a dog does that, that's a very special thing. That means that dog feels very comfortable around you and feels safe and trusts you enough. And today, Maggie did it for the first time. Yeah. Maggie, why don't you say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? You want to go back? I'll put you back upstairs in your room if you want to go back up there. Because right now you can't leave her with Max. Max will eat her up. Oh, are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? You a good girl. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, let's say hi. Are you going to be a good girl and say hi to everybody? We're all here. We're doing it. Friday night hangout. Raven's here. Snowing here in the higher Alps. I'll tell you what, Raven, we're about to get hit with 2 feet of snow here on the East Coast, United States of America. We're going to get into a couple things and see exactly what. We are waiting for a woohoo from Matt Zabrowski, though. It's upcoming. That's also en route. En route, just moments away, a woohoo from Senor Matt Zabrowski, Grammy winner. And then we'll talk about the storm. Blizzard. Getting us blizzard, Maggie. What are we gonna do? I gotta go get some gas for the generator just in case, you know? Because if we're using a generator and I'm going generator, I'll tell you what, I'm running those wires here to the studio. We're doing a show off the generator. Yeah. Maggie, ready? We need a woohoo from Zabrowski, especially when we're dealing with the snow. Zabrowski, get a woohoo! Woohoo! Maggie, we got a woohoo! How cool is that? Wasn't that a great woohoo? You feel better, right? You're so cute. You feel better, don't you? You feel okay? These dogs, okay, what is the philosophy when you have a dog, a puppy? How, after they eat, how much after they eat do they need to go boop-a-doop? I could ask Joe Biden, but I'm asking you. What are we dealing with here? We got a puppy situation. Do we take her out every, 5 minutes after? I brought her out 5 minutes after. She didn't do it. She didn't do it. She did number one. That you're a good girl for. You want to go outside and take it? Maybe that's what she's telling me now is, Mark, I gotta go outside and do a number doobie doo. You might do a number doobie doo? Or you know what it is? I got a heater over here. I don't think she likes it. It's really bright. And it shoots off some heat. Maybe she's not digging on it. You okay, little girl? You okay, little Maggie? You're just too cute. 5 to 15. All right, so it's about time. We're going to take you out, okay? So, guys, we're here. This is an early show. Lots to get into. Let me take her out, though. I'm going to play you something here in order to get that to 5 to 15. All right, so it's about time. Hold on, let's facilitate by putting... I know, sweetie, I'm going to put something on so we can go. Okay, I'll take you outside, baby girl. I got an idea. We're going to put something on here, and everybody will be happy, including you. Oh, baby. Okay, you want to go? Okay, guys, we're just going to put this on until I can come back. Jerk situation. No, I can't do this. We got to stay away from politics. We're doing stuff that's not political, sweetie pie. Okay, here we go. This one right here, it blows my mind.
Jim's Chicken Coop.
Jim's Chicken Coop is a great bit. Where is it? It's right here. Oh, okay, sweetie, I got you.
Google Fi, a phone.
I got you, sweetie pie. We're going to go up right now. Okay, little pupky poopky. Are you a big girl? You're a big girl. You're a monkey. I don't know why I can't find that bit. It was a longer bit than that, and I don't know where it is anymore. Jim's Chicken Coop was part of another bit. I guess maybe it was part of an unexpected woohoo. Okay, so guys, this right here is called...
Yeah, it was a nice morning. I had my coffee.
I feel bad. You had that hot coffee in your hand when the woohoo came.
Oh, that's right.
You got that?
This is the woohoo bit. Guys, listen to this real quick while I run Maggie out, and then I'll be right back. You know what? No, we're not going comedy. Maggie, I'm sorry. We're going music. We're doing a music bit. I need to play a song so we can go outside. I just hit the wrong button, sweetie. I'm sorry. All right, let's go. We're going. I'm running you out. We're going. Come on. Why is everything so slow when you need it quick? You know, I'm trying. All right, we're taking this right here. This right here is called We Need More Light. Ain't that the truth? Playing it for you. Give it a like, give it a share, and I will be right back after we all jam to this tune. Maggie's going to be jamming to it. I'm putting it on speaker while we go outside. Ready? Here we go. This is called We Need More Light. Share it with the world. Okay, sweetie, I know we're going.
Are different prices at different farms.
Anthem for all the light workers. A fight song to fight all the darkness. Dark world we're living in. There are beacons of light within the darkness. If you can find them, you should love them and push them up and lift them up. Doesn't seem to be getting any better. Oh, 'cause we need more light. We need to fight the darkness. Say we need more light. Yeah, we need the light to fight the darkness. Darkness. We need more light. 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 They try to shut us down. They don't want positivity around. Light workers, light workers. We need to start the fire. Light workers. We need to gather here and have no fear.
here, 'cause we've got what this world needs right now. Yeah. We need more light. We need to fight. We need to shine bright like the light. Yeah, we need to fight. Yeah, we need to shine bright like the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need the light. We are the fight. We are the light. We'll break the night. And we'll stop the darkness in the end. Open your heart, open it up to the world right now. Light up like the sun. Light up like the sun. Light up like the sun. Oh, light up like the sun. Light up like the sun. Oh, light up like the sun. Light up like the sun. I need you to light up like the sun. Brighter than the sun. Light up brighter than the sun. Light up brighter than the sun. You and I are one. Just light up brighter than the sun. Light up brighter than the sun. you see someone with a chip on their shoulder, I want you to look back and smile right in their face and let them feel your light and feel your love. Help them rise above. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. Sometimes people don't know that they're ruining their lives every day, in every way. It's time for you to wake up. It's a new day. Every day, it's a new day. We need more light. 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 Now we need more light. We need more light. We need more light. We need more light.
I haven't listened to that in a while. What do you got to say about that? Throw a pick, maybe? Just a reflection moment right there. You know, there's always a moment at the end that I reflect on what the hell just happened. You know, we're creating something live in the moment, so that 5 to 10 seconds afterwards is my kind of long breath to review that process. So, guys, we do have a ton of news to get to today. I think we should roll into it now, right? We're doing it? That's what I'm thinking. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you could do what you want. It's a midday show. You want to lounge out, put your feet up on the desk? You go ahead and do it. I'm going to be here doing Renaissance Man show. Microphone, you know? You go ahead. You put your feet up, Joanne. Take the day off. I'm doing it. I'm pushing buttons. I'm doing a buttons thing. That's me while you're back there filing your toenails, or I don't even know if you could touch them anymore because of the humongocarditis. She's dealing with it, but it's there. You know, it's like a daily thing I always have to hear about. We know, we get it. Ron Tyler, guys, this Sunday, that's literally just a couple days from now. Monday. Is it Monday? I think it's Monday. Hold on. Let's see. I'm putting the event together. This Monday, Ron Tyler EMA is on the Renaissance Man show. Guys, I'm so excited to talk about Ron's journey and also about his comic relief he had back in the day on the radio station. And we're going to do it. We're going to get into it. So, Ron, so happy to see you, my brother. We're getting into the news today. I want a couple stories, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions along the way, just shoot them out, and I'll do my best to answer them horribly. That's what we do here. We try to give you a little laugh in the process of getting the news. Because the news is half-baked, right? Some of it's real. A lot of it's real. Some of it's half real. Some of it's just fake as can be, you know? What I have to say is this, guys. Updated weather forecast. It's coming. Saturday's snowstorm will bring more than 2 feet of snow and blizzard conditions to parts of Connecticut. I'm keeping this segment to Connecticut specifically, fam and friends, because I'm in freaking Connecticut. I need to know what the hell's coming. So here we go. A winter storm will drop a foot or two of snow in most of Connecticut Saturday and deliver strong gusts of wind that are likely to send tree limbs onto wires. Triggering power outages. Great, thanks. Blizzard warning has been issued for New London County. Okay, good. We're down in Fairfield County. Hopefully we're good here. Blizzard conditions are possible in eastern parts of the state, Gary Lesser, chief meteorologist at Western Connecticut State University's Weather Center, said Friday. This is what we have right here. This is NWS Boston, so a little higher up the line over here.
Here we have our latest expected snowfall forecast. Widespread accumulations of 18 to 24 inches are expected across eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, with 24 inches plus most likely across Plymouth County. Please do not wait to make storm preparations. Travel will be hazardous to near impossible Saturday. The storm will be the biggest since 2017 when 19 inches fell in East Hartford. Lesser said it has the potential of being the biggest storm since February 8th to 9th in 2013, which dumped more than 2 feet of snow around the state and more than 3 feet, 40 inches, in Hamden. The National Weather Service early Friday issued winter storm warnings statewide for Saturday, saying snow may fall at a rate of 1 to 2 inches an hour. The new London storm warning was upgraded to a blizzard warning later in the morning. The Weather Service warns people not to drive during blizzards, clearly, when whiteouts can occur from blowing snow. Here's from NWS Boston again, guys. We're going to hear what they have to say. With strong coastal storm impacting our region late tonight into Saturday night, here's a reminder of what various winter products means and actions that you should take. Hashtag Nor'easter.
And I can't really read what it says over here, but it says take action, and be aware. Travel could be very difficult to impossible, said meteorologist Frank Nacera, adding that strong wind gusts may also take down tree branches. How much snow will we get? Lesser said Hartford, New Haven, and Middlesex counties will likely see 1 to 2 feet of snow. He expects more in eastern Connecticut, which he said will get 20 inches or more. It's possible some places to get 30 inches of snow, Lesser said. Litchfield and Fairfield counties should get 7 to 14 inches each. I'm doing it. I'll take a 7 to 14, right? Phil Haller and I were doing a 7 to 14. Phil, why don't you get on for a conversation? Renaissance Man chat during the snowstorm tomorrow. I do have my brother, Danny Coleman, joining me at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Renaissance Man right here for a conversation. Danny Coleman's got the blues. If you guys don't know about Danny Coleman's got the blues, you better be here. We're going through a life journey. I want to hear all about it, as much time as he's got. And also, there's a new thing. Phil can hear about this now, but every person who interviews on the show is going to be in one of my movies. There's going to be a scene. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to ask them to just play along for a few minutes, and we'll improvise, and that will be a scene in the movie. Characters will be mentioned, and Phil will go great with this because he can improvise. I'm not sure about everybody else, but we're going to roll with it. And whatever works, I'll cut into one of the movies coming up this year. So I'm excited about that. Mary Jane in the house. So good to see you. Sage Pipe kicking it with me. Sager, how you doing? Let me see who else is here. It's an early show today, and I'm not saying it's the one show because it's not. We're doing 2 shows today. Yeah, that's right. It's Friday night, day 1,124 in a row, and we got a blizzard coming in. I'm getting some freaking pizza dough. Yeah, I'm getting some pizza dough. I'm getting some mozzarella cheese. I'm doing I'm throwing the freaking dough in the air. It's still up there. I got caught on the ceiling. I didn't know. You weren't supposed to throw it that high when you did the spinneroo. Oh, there we go. Guys, look, I'm making a new type of pizza. It's called a Chicago Reno. Yeah, you put 3 layers of dough with cheese in between each layer, and you put your heart in the middle. Joanne, her heart. And it's called a Chicago Reno. Only the lucky survive. Anyway, I'm doing it because I'm here. I got to, look, it's snowstorm, blizzard. The blizzard of 22, some people called it, in the future when I was looking back. Future mark. I went in looking for I'm looking back and I was like, oh wow, yeah, the blizzard of 22. That's an interesting one. Let me go back and see what that's about. So I'm here today. Really, I'm from the year 2769. My name is Future Mark, and I guess we're doing the news. So guys, getting 7 to 14 here in Fairfield, I could deal with that, okay? Quiet up there, Maggie. I just walked you for the second time in 8 minutes. So guys, this is an interesting story here we should really get into. Why? Because I only pick stories that seem cool. We don't know until I read them. I really don't care until I read them. I got a hair in my eye. What are we doing? Max hair. I got a Max Scott hair in my eye. I had Max so down. Like, he'd go out, like, he'd hold it when he needed to. Now, because this one's got to go out every 3 minutes, he's like, I'm going out too. Chicago man released from prison 20 years later Guys, this is a crazy one. After twin brother confesses to murder. Yeah, I said that. Let me read that one more time from the top. Chicago man released from prison 20 years later after his twin brother confesses to murder after eating a Chicago Reno. He was the first and only survivor, and he said, look, I think I got to do something right by being a survivor. I got to let my brother know it was me, and I'll go take his place in prison. 20 years later, by the way. A Chicago man who spent nearly 2 decades behind bars for murder over a deadly 2003 shooting has been released years after his identical twin confessed to the crime. An emotional Kevin Duger broke down into tears as he was released from the Cook County Jail on Tuesday night and reunited with loved ones and as a free man. His lawyer, Ronald Safer, told NBC News on Friday, the judge granted his release pending trial on a signature bond, and he walked out into the open air and breathed his first breaths as a free man in almost 20 years. It is gratifying to watch his tears roll down his cheeks, and their cheeks before their tears froze on their faces because it was about 7 below. Pretty funny line over there. Duger had spent nearly 20 years in jail after he was convicted in a deadly 2003 shooting of a rival gang member. A gunman had opened fire on 3 people in Chicago's uptown neighborhood in the March 2003 incident, killing Antoine Carter and wounding Ronnie Bolden, according to NBC Chicago. Duger was convicted in 2005 and sentenced to 54 years in prison. For years, he maintained his innocence. Still, his fate appeared to be sealed until what Safer described as stranger-than-fiction plot twist that saw Duger's twin brother, Carl Smith, admit to having carried out the murder in a confession that was first made in a letter to Duger in 2013, nearly a decade after he was convicted. Might I ask why the letter in 2013, excuse me, that's freaking 9 years ago. The guy spent 9 more years in jail? That's not right. You know? That's a guy you're like, look, we owe you something. That's when you're like, I think we got to owe that guy something, you know? Not somebody who breaks into our country. Just saying. Still has his fate appeared to be sealed until, oh yeah, I read that part. Initially, the admission had little impact on Duger's case, with a judge ruling in 2018 that Smith's confession was not credible and declining the offer to his twin a new trial. Why the freak would that not be credible? That's why I have a problem with our criminal justice system. You know, you got a letter from this guy saying, look, I did it. You shouldn't be in jail. That's not credible. Smith had been denied on an appeal himself as he was serving out a 99-year sentence for a home evasion that saw a child shot in the head. Well, he should still be in jail then. I don't feel it bad anymore. Prosecutors questioned the motives behind his confession, telling the judge that he only came forward after the court upheld his conviction for attempted murder. Joanne! Why don't you do better with the teleprompter? You can't slow it down. I'm going too fast all of a sudden. I'm tripping on the words because you're pushing on me back there, Joanne, with that heart. You know, guys, I mean, I'm here. I'm doing it. Joanne's back there. She's not giving me a chance to read it. You know, she's like, come on, I gotta go. I gotta put my feet up on the desk. I know you need me to haul them up there for you. You can't lift them up anymore. Humongocarditis. I'll come over in a minute. I'll get the jack. I got to get a jack out for Joanne's legs. And then I kind of do and I bang it on. As soon as it's up high enough to reach desk level, I'll come on over. Joanne, how you doing? Bangaroo. She's got 1 foot up there. Rolling back over. Oh, freaking A. You're good to go, Joanne. Good to go. Sometimes, you know, you're just doing a little extra here. You got to do a little extra for Joanne. She's having a hard time. You know, when you got a gigantocarditis followed up, you know, by just a moment where you have the chance to put the legs up. I got to tell you guys. Let's see. I got a client messaging me real quick. Just got to check it. Oh. Well, that may change. Anyway, so it looks like 99-year home invasion situation this guy got into, you know. We're hopeful that Cook County State Attorney will drop the case against Kevin and do what they will. But drop the case against Kevin because he's innocent. He said, okay, it's clear that he's innocent. But if they persist, they will go to trial and vindicate him at trial. But what about the 99-year sentence for the shot in the head kid? Like that one, I still think we need to talk about. Next story on the list. So, U.S. and NATO responses fail to address Russia's main concern, says Foreign Minister Lavrov. Not good, guys. Not good. And these couple of CNNers over here were probably doing a really good job covering the story. Let's see how they did. The written responses presented by the United States and NATO to Russia's security demands fail to address Moscow's concerns over the eastward expansion of the military alliance. Russia's foreign minister said Thursday as fears of a possible invasion of Ukraine remain high. There is no positive reaction of the main issue in this document, Lavrov told journalists in Moscow. The main issue is our clear position on the anonymity. No, that's not it at all, Joanne. You didn't see. It's not anonymity. It's inadmissibility. Read it right or don't read it at all, Joanne. Right? The main issue is our clear position on the inadmissibility of further expansion of NATO to the east and the deployment of strike weapons that could threaten the territory of the Russian Federation. Tensions began to deteriorate. Now I'm adding to the freaking copy, Joanne. I'm adding to the copy now. What are we doing? Tensions between Moscow and Kiev are at the highest in years, with a large Russian troop buildup near the shared borders of two former Soviet republics. Russia has repeatedly denied it is planning an invasion, but has argued that NATO supports for Ukraine, including increased weapon supplies and military training, constitutes a growing threat on its western flank. You don't want to flank the Russians, Joanne. Right? Your father, Soros, knows about that. Don't want to flank the Russians. Just saying. Lavrov explained the U.S. and NATO had previously agreed within the context of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe not to expand at the expense of Russia's safety. We present non-verbal promises, written documents signed by the leaders of all the OSCE countries. We're going acronym now, Joanne. Including the President of the United States, Istanbul Declaration of 1999, the Astana Declaration of 2010, and the Hibaxis Proclamation of 1724. Just remember that happened. Our Western partners have got to get out from this serious situation, Lavrov explained. These principles, the principle is clearly stated. It has two main interrelated approaches. First, the right of every state to freely choose military alliances is recognized. Second, the obligation of each state not to threaten its security at the expense of the security of others. In other words, the right to choose alliances is clearly conditioned by the need to take into account the security interests of any other OSCE state, including the Russian Federation, Lavrov concluded. The Russian foreign minister conceded the responses by the U.S. and NATO could lead to serious Joanne, it's not decisions, it's discussions. Get it right. They could lead to serious discussions, guys. But on secondary issues, there is a reaction there that allows us to count on the beginning of a serious conversation, but the secondary topics, that's it. We're only talking secondary. We're not talking the serious. Only secondary topics at that meeting, okay? Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov echoed the same concerns on Thursday, saying on the surface that Russia's prime concerns need to be addressed, or we're dealing with a Biden situation. They're going to diaper it. Going to send in a double diaper down from a ship above the D.C. hotspot. Or I think he's in Florida. He, however, refused to give an official definitive answer on when they dropped that double diaper on Sleepy Poo. Peskov told journalists during a conference call that Vladimir Putin had read the written responses from both the U.S. and NATO, but added that Russia's president and his government won't be rushing into any conclusions. More at 8 by Menon. I'm not reading the rest. I'm done. I guess this guy looks cool, though. Look at him. He's got a friggin' tank. I like that hat. Where do you get a hat like that? I mean, you could put get a, oh, look, guys, I'm in class again, and I got like the chalkboard. Let me grab the chalk and just write 249 on my hat. That's what he did. He got a 249 hat of the friggin' chocolate. You know, when you got charcoal or chalk, and you go, they put the chalk on, and then someone comes in like, oh, Dimitri died. 249. Give it to Yvonne. All right, who's 250? Grab the chalk. There's 248 people died before Dimitri here, in the tanks. Just something to keep in mind. The helmet lives. So, guys, that is the story of the day for that. Whatever the freak. Right here, how about this? We're sticking with some of the topic, similar. We have to stick it. It's still in the same range here. Elon Musk says Biden treats Americans like fools after president meets with GM Ford execs on electric cars. I got to say, before I even read this story, so the guy who's leading the way on innovation for electric vehicles isn't invited to speak with the president of the United States when it comes to electric vehicles. He speaks to the two companies that are the worst at it. My car, Ford. My car's in the shop still. Day 3. They don't know what the hell's going on with it. It may be a lemon. I may be getting, I don't even know how it works, but I may be getting a lemon. GM and Ford are the ones talking with President Biden about the future of electric cars? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Elon Musk is right. He treats us all like fools. Gonna bring in these two morons? Oh, hey, look, my Aunt Judy told me I need a Ford. What do you think? I want to get an all-electric. Oh, good. You'll be driving with 41% battery and it just dies while you drive. How about that? Tesla's CEO Elon Musk said that President Biden is treating the American public like fools. After Biden met with executives from rival car companies General Motors and Ford earlier this week, Biden invited GM CEO Mary Barra and Ford CEO Jim Farley to the White House along with other business leaders to discuss his administration's $1.75 billion trillion Build Back Better legislation, which has stalled in several split Senates after U.S. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat from West Virginia, refused to support the legislation. The massive spending bill would bump up the $7,500 tax credit to $12.5 for union-made electric cars. And that would also make GM and Tesla eligible for an existing tax credit again after they hit the 200,000 vehicle limit for the credit. Let's see what this says. Kim Paquette. Honestly, how does he say this with a straight face? Shame on you, President Biden, for trying to cancel a great American company and rewrite EV history. No one is buying this. What an embarrassment for the United States. Okay, let's see what he said. I meant it when I said the future was going to be made right here in America. Companies like GM and Ford are building more electric vehicles here at home than ever before. Wow, what a chooch this guy is. Wow. I got to tell you guys, it is such a disappointment to see this man in office. Doesn't know where the hell he is, bewildered 99.5% of the time. So sad. This right here, guys, this guy is a creep. I swear he is Goebbels reincarnate. Like, you tell me, what the frig is this? Let's hear.
That are being done with regard to the clinical trials that are being done in children from 6 months to 24 months and from 24 months through 4 years. As you probably know, the original data that was done was determine if the doses that were given to those children reached what we call non-inferiority with a more adult or adolescent population. And the original data that was put forth,
I want you to hear the words he says at the end.
The dose and the regimen for the children who were 6 months to 24 months worked well, but it turned out that the other dose, namely the other group, from 24 months to 4 years, did not yet reach the level of non-inferiority. So the studies are continued. It looks like it will be a 3-dose regimen. I don't think we can predict when we will see an EUA with that because the company is still putting the data before the FDA. And I certainly don't want to get ahead of the FDA because I'm not privy to the data. And even if I were, I wouldn't want to anticipate what the FDA would do. I think we just need to be patient and know one thing for sure, that that's why the system works. Because the
System works, all
FDA
right.
is very scrupulous in their ability and in their effort to make sure that before something gets approved for people at any age, including and especially children, because of the special vulnerability of the children, that when these vaccines become available for children at those age, we can be certain that they will be safe and that they will be effective.
Okay.
Bottom line, I can't give you a timetable on that.
I want to go back to that just real quick, okay?
Bottom line, I can't give you safe and that they will be certain that they will be safe.
Okay, tell me how this makes any, how this is not
certain
fact checked.
That they will be safe and that they will be effective. Bottom line, I can't give you a timetable on that. We'll just
What
have
is
to
the
wait and see.
definition of effective, Dr. Fauci, is what I want to ask him.
Two sports powerhouses.
I want to
team up
ask this
deliver
guy.
the best
I want to
original
find out what are we talking about? What is considered effective? Not going to the hospital? Is that considered effective? To me, effective means not getting again. I didn't get it. Just a question. Just a question. 3 doses for children 4 years and younger, guys. 6-month-old babies, 3 doses. 298 kids died. It was up until September, maybe around somewhere in September. 298 kids from the beginning until September, under the age of 18, I think it was, or 17. 298. And you're going to talk about every 4-year-old and younger getting this thing? It's freaking mental. Totally mental. And this idea that they can say that, oh, they think it's safe, and that the word effective is the biggest one. That's the one I have the biggest problem with. Effective. That word is freaking BS. And words matter. Words freaking matter. Effective means something. I want to know what he believes the word effective means. Oh my goodness. I want to know what the word effective means, because to me, that means it stops something. Anything in the history of time that was effective had a result. That meant whatever you're trying to do was accomplished. There was a success rate. Effective. You could say this, no fact checking. That was today. That was 2 days ago. He's still saying it. He's still saying it. Effective. Freaking BS. I just can't stand this. It bothers me so much. The lies. Oh, it'll be effective. Hold on a minute. Dr. Weasel Fauci, when you say the word effective, what do you mean? Well, I mean, you gotta, it's anecdotal. No, but it must be anecdotal when you say it, because I don't get what effective means in your terms. Let me just read. If there's anything else here, I doubt there is worth reading. This is just the type of story that bothers me. I don't even know why I put these stories in. The White House said Wednesday that the CV-19 vaxaroo regime for kids younger than 4 will likely be 3 doses when it's approved, and vowed to make millions more of the more hard-to-find antiviral pills available in the coming months. Let me ask you guys a question about that. So these antiviral pills that Pfizer is allowed to put out right away, the Pfizer ones, they're allowed to put them out right away. You know why? There's freaking billions to be made. Why is that one considered safe and effective, but you have stuff like I and H that have been out there that they vilified from the beginning? You can't get those. They're illegal. But these friggin' people get right out there handing it out. Like, here you go. Here's candy. This is the biggest payoff in history. Unfreaking believable. Oh, Pfizer's right there. They're ready to go. Glaxo, they're ready to go. They have something on antiviral. But the thing you had for 70 years that cost 2 cents, those we can't use. No, those don't work. Those are illegal. Those will kill you. Okay. God almighty. 2 clinical trials of the Vaxaroo in children ages 6 months to 2 years and 2 to 4 are underway, but the older group hasn't yet met standards, said Dr. Weasel Fauci,
freaking weasel. Does the dosing regimen for children 6 months to 24 months worked well? But it turned out, what does it work? What does that mean, worked well? They didn't die? What does worked well mean, Dr. Weasel Fauch? Oh, it worked well. Oh, they didn't die. Oh, okay, that means worked well. Did they get CV? Yeah, but they didn't go to the hospital. Okay, guess what? 298 kids died in all of the whole friggin' Plan de Baru until we got to September. This is unbelievable. We're dealing with this insanity. We're dealing with this insanity, right? I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I'm sorry that we have... And then here's the crazy thing. I just want to explain one thing. I said this. I was trying to explain to my kids because when you get older in life, they need to understand what's going on, okay? And I want to share it because you guys know this already. If you're in a room with 1,000 people and 998 of them are yelling the same thing, it does not make it true. It may be true, but it may be a complete lie. And just because there is an overwhelming majority of noise does not make any of it truth. And so when people say, that's a lie, and they're saying that that's a lie because they are listening to the narrative, doesn't make that a lie. It makes you ignorant. Because if you're not willing to look at all of the data and then say that that's science, science is not listening to one perspective and saying, that's it, that's science. Oh, if you don't listen, I'm science. Anybody who says they're science, you got a problem right there. But the idea of not looking at all the data, allowing all scientists to have, a back and forth. What are they dealing with in their practices? What have they been using? What's effective? Because if you know this draconian, you get it, you go into your basement for 10 days, hopefully you don't die idea. That's where we are in 2021, 2022. Oh, you got it? Quarantine for 10 days. Oh, now it's 5 days. Hope you don't die. Don't go take anything. Don't worry about any of the great things that we've heard could be effective. None of it works, guys. It's all junk science. We're science. Unfreaking real. And I hate having to talk about this stuff because this is what people get on everybody about. Oh, that's an anti-vaxxerer. No, I'm not an anti-vaxxerer. I've had all of my vaxxeroos. My children have had all their vaxxeroos. This is not a vaxxeroo. I'm not going to get it. You could do what you want with your body. That's what I'm here to say. And nobody can tell you any different. Unalienable rights. Anybody who says you got to do something, you say unalienable rights to them, and then you say freaking crimes against humanity. You want to try to force me to do something? Okay, I'm taking something out and I'm fighting you. And if you take me out, someone's going to jail one day. I won't be here, but I'm going to fight my way out. I refuse to allow these people to destroy our freedom and destroy this country without even a second thought. And it seems to me that there's one party that cares not about this country, about the Constitution at all. And it kills me. Because when I was growing up, people had faith in the democracy, in this republic. They had faith in the Supreme Court and in their vote. I just can't understand. I just can't understand why the propaganda is allowed. I heard, and someone tell me if this is true, but I heard that Barry passed something that made it legal for propaganda in the United States in 2014. Can someone find that for me and send it across so I can pop it on the screen? Let me see if I could actually find it just by doing a quick search. Say, I guess it'd be a bill. Bill 2014 allowing propaganda. Yeah, here we go. It actually is filling in, so maybe it's real. I don't want to see someone saying they fact checked it. I want to see the act. Let me see. It's called the Smith. Let's see. The Smith-Mundt Modernization Act amends the United States Information and Educational Exchange Act of 1948 to authorize the Secretary of State and Broadcasting Board of Governors to provide for the preparation and dissemination of information intended for foreign audiences abroad about the United States, including about its people, its history, and the federal government's policies.
through press, publications, radio, motion pictures, the internet, and other information media, including social media, and through information centers and instructors. Under current law, such authority is restricted to information disseminated abroad with a limited domestic exception. Authorizes the Secretary and Board to make available the United States motion pictures, other materials prepared for dissemination abroad and disseminated abroad pursuant to such act. I don't even know what I'm reading here, guys. It sounds to me like they made some changes to the propaganda situation that we have here in this country. The states that such provision shall not prohibit the department or the board from prohibiting information about its operations, policies, programs, and program material. I don't know. Somebody should look into that a little more. I'm going to give you the link. I'll pop this on the page. If somebody wants to read through this, I don't think it's good for me to spend time trying to figure this out now. But let me give this. Ron says they've made changes. That's what I just found in a quick Google search. If someone wants to take a peek and let me know what's there. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is part of a massive plan? You know, that this was like, I had a theory, and it's obviously not because this was 2012, but my theory was that somehow Barry found out that DJT was going to be running in 2016. And because of that, he changed all the rules so they could allow whatever to be said about whatever in order to get the votes, in order to stay in office. But it seems like it was 12. I thought it was in 14, and maybe that would have lined up a little more. Anyhow, regardless of it, making any changes that allow people to say anything untruthful is a problem. Our country doesn't need that. Our country needs transparency. Where are the Walter Cronkites of the world? You got one right here, but where are they? Like on the mainstream platforms? There's none of them. I got to tell you, one guy I think is kind of doing it, and everybody has a hard time with him because he's doing it. Tucker, that guy Tucker Carlson, he's funny. I think he plays both sides. I've seen him go after Trump. I've seen him go after everybody, but he is hilarious too. He did this thing about, you remember where Sleep Sofa came out? He goes, I got to do the cross-immunization. He goes, Joe Biden did that. Trump didn't do that. Joe Biden brought you immunization. And he's like, that was Biden. And it was funny. He kept a straight face and did a really cool like improv with it. And I was like, I like Tucker because he's got a comedic sense to him. But outside of that, they're all pushing an agenda, and even all Fox News besides that is an agenda. They all have a story to pitch, and they need to create as much animosity. Someone said it to me the other day. I brought my daughter's device into Apple. I was have a conversation with the guy there, and he said, look, it's been the same for over 100 years, because we were talking about positivity and why it's so hard for people to want to join a positivity platform. And he said, the difference is this. It's been the same for 100 years. Whatever bleeds, leads. They were looking for as much tension as possible. They're not looking for someone to make it better. There's no money in that. So that's why it takes so long for things that are positive to get out there, because these people that run the world don't believe that positivity has as much of an income producing element. They see all of the money being drawn in from the evil of the world. And by the way, that's where I think that's where we start talking about Revelation. When you start talking about the end of this world, it's them bringing it to fruition, almost like they need to do it. They know they need to do it, so they're doing it. When the greed of the world pushes us to the edge, the last step is the Lord coming to save us all. And we're there. The greed of this world is so thick. There are very few people who show up for the people. My brother Ron Tyler is one of them. Mark Wages is one of them. Lots of people, they keep showing up for the world, trying to make a better world, trying to change what is going on in the exterior of their own lives. Wronging rights. That's what we should be trying. There's so many wrongs. Wronging rights, righting wrongs. We got to go and look at everything and work backwards. Take a long list of everything that's wrong and just start picking things off one by one. Don't take the hardest thing. They always say, eat that frog, do the hardest thing first. But when it comes to trying to change the world, just do something small. Smile at someone, shake their hand, give them a few minutes of your time. Sometimes that'll change someone's life. A quick conversation. We are basically a series of memories. That's all we have. We look back and we remember things. And we could see it sometimes from a film perspective where you're almost not you, visualizing it take place. At least that's how it is for me. When I look back at my youth or whatever, tell you a story, I'm seeing it with a camera's lens, not from me. It's an interesting time we're dealing with right now. Gotta say. So this is all started because of children being involved with more than they should be involved with. They should not even be touched. Children, they're developing still. This is getting real quick. Alabama man executed for 1996 murder following Supreme Court ruling. Alabama on Thursday executed an inmate convicted of murdering a driver who gave him a ride in 1996. Supreme Court sided with the state and rejected claims that his intellectual disability misled him to accept death by means of a lethal injection, rather than a new alternative method recently legalized by the state. What's new? I want to hear what's the new state? Like, the execution of 44-year-old Matthew Reeves had been temporarily blocked by a court after he claimed the state did not help him understand that the paperwork would have allowed him to be executed via nitrogen hypoxia. However, the state contended that he was intellectually sound enough to fill out the form. The Supreme Court agreed to a 5-4 vote. According to defense expert, Reeves read at the first grade level and had a language skills of a 4-year-old. Jeez. He was executed at 9:24 p.m. local time at a Holman prison on Thursday, according to Alabama. Wait, hold on a second. How did he kill this person? Murdering a driver who gave him a ride. So he read at a first grade level and had the language skills of a 4-year-old. That is so sad. Alabama Deputy Commissioner Jeffrey Williams said Reeves had visits with family members on Thursday before he was moved to a cell closer to the death chamber in anticipation of the court's decision. He declined a last meal. Jeez. Reeves was sentenced to death for shooting and killing Willie Johnson with a shotgun after he had picked up Reeves and others at the side of a rural highway in 96 when Reeves was 18 years old. He allegedly went to a party afterward where he danced and reenacted the killing in a celebration while Johnson's blood was still on his hands. God almighty. Guys, I can't even read this anymore. How freaking disgusting and crazy are people in this world? Oh, this was pretty nuts. I gotta tell you, Scott from Planet X posted something I'll try to find over on Facebook about this. A boom, then a monster sound, 10 hurt after bridge over Pittsburgh's Frick Park collapses. Major artery of the bridge crumbles Friday morning ahead of President Sleepy Poopy Pants' visit to talk infrastructure. It doesn't look like it's allowing me to stream it. Let's see. Nope. So I guess that's all we got. Bottom line, bridge collapsed. And I think that if I could find the Facebook page. No, I'm not logged in. Scott, my brother from Planet X, he posted something earlier that in 2018, someone took a bunch of photos underneath that bridge and they were like, this thing's literally totally gone. And you see where the metal had separated completely from the base. It's just like 3 feet between the rusted metal and the base. And that was almost 4 years ago. They apparently never fixed it. I can't believe they never fixed it. Someone's getting sued because that was a tweet. Is out there. It's in the public at that point, you know? So that's our stories of the day, fam and friends. Well, where are we? $1.09 into this show, right? 5 o'clock afternoon on a Friday. Guys, we're doing a double decker today. Second show's coming on around 8 p.m. We're doing 2 early shows. One of them is at 3:30 and this next one will be around 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock, something like that. Remember, tomorrow, exciting stuff. I got my brother Danny Coleman from Danny Coleman's Got the Blues, and he's got a radio show. I don't know the exact FM stations, but we'll find out tomorrow, 3 p.m. when he's on. And we're going to have a nice conversation. I'll be doing 2 shows tomorrow, probably because of the storm. Hopefully I'm not sure what's happening with the full weather, that's coming our way, but I think I'll be doing 2 shows tomorrow, if not 3. We'll see. Guys, when you're here and you are snowed in, it may be a morning, afternoon, and a night show. Just saying. We're going on. We're doing it. We're going to be playing all-day movies. I'll put all the movies back to back. Super Mark, Back to the Future Mark. Well, I haven't even done that. Maybe I'll drop one together for tomorrow. Put a movie together for tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. Sweetness, my brother Andy in the house. Good to see you, pal. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to play you guys something here so I can grab a little snackaroo. And then I think it's not going to be a 2-hour show. I'm going to wrap up sometime soon here. But I did want to come on early today. I like getting on early with you guys whenever I can. How's everybody doing out there? Anybody up for, let me see. I'm going to pop something on, grab a little bite, and I'll come right back. We watched We Need More Light. That's a great tune, right, guys? What a tune. Let's find something else here that I haven't listened to in a while. Sometimes I think something's good and it's not. Like I go back and I'm like, but you know what? We need to laugh. This right now is in my shorts. I've been dropping shorts like crazy of this, guys. And one of them got like over 1,000 views since yesterday. So it's been getting some views. That's really cool. I made a final version for today, but this right here is the full version. Actually, Mark Wages, my brother, wants me to drop this again as a new clip, even though I dropped it 2 years ago. He's like, you got to re-release it as a new tune. So I may drop it this week or next week since I've been doing all the shorts of it. This right here is called California Love. Little Tupac Trump. Little Donald Dre. You guys ever seen Donald Dre Rumpet? Little rap style. Here we go.
Wow. Check it. Guys, come down. California love. Wow. California knows how to party. No.
Of course they know how to party. They shake it down. They get down with the trumper, Melodia. And everybody get down, get pairing up. We're gonna dance. Ready, Melodia? Here we go. In the city of Compton, we keep it rockin'. Melodia, keep it rockin'. Here we go. Don't go to the gold toilet. And let me welcome to the LBC.
I had to throw the gold toilet thing in there. Are you kidding me? Guys, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe California Love. Yeah, Tupac. We did here on the show. Done. Did it. It's in the books. It's on the YouTube page. The crazy thing is, I kind of wish I had the music in the background and we could have done it because then it would have been even better. Now I'm thinking we should just play it in the background right now and let's sing it. Let's do it because the way I did it, I did the lyrics so that I just threw music over the background and it was like, Poopy Scooper. Yeah, I know. It was. It was like Joe Biden did it. Well, he did. He actually sang a lot of it. And when he did, the people all came around and fell asleep. He's really good at getting people to fall asleep. Okay, here we go. It was California Love. Yeah, check it out at the LBC. It's at the Trumper. Then we got the UNB. Something like that, I forget. California Love. Let's do it. Let's just pretend we know. Oh, I think this is it right here. What do we got? Oh, you may not hear it in the background, though. What? Can you hear that? What? Yeah. Yeah, now let me tell you about the LBC. I get to getting down with the D-O-double-G. And down 9 to 5, I'm gonna get it down and you're gonna feel a lot. I'm going down to 7-Eleven, get a big gulp. Oh yeah, what they got? I got a Coca-Cola, gonna slip it down. Gonna get myself a Twinkie on the side. I
just love this freaking song. Am I gonna get in trouble for playing it though? Probably. Someone could have stopped it right now. Cause you know, I gotta say, that's a brown cow. And then there's a black one over there. And a white one with spots. And you know I gotta say, yo, this thing is hot. We're gonna go California love till the sun come down. Gonna go up with the mo.
Oh, guys, I don't think we could do it. We're gonna try. We're gonna get down. Eat some small fries. We're gonna get some sauce on the side. Dip it in. I gotta, wow. I gotta have to raise it then. It's like a wheat thin. And I got it with the Triscuit. Then you know I'm gonna have it with the biscuit. Gonna dip it in the gravy. Guys, I'm out of my freaking mind. I know, sorry. I just love that tune so much. I just had to find California Love lyrics. Hold on. I'm going to get in trouble for this, I'm sure, but whatever. We're going to do it because it's just too freaking awesome. The song is awesome. Lyrics, there we go. All right, so guys, you ready? You guys ready for this? I don't know how it's going to go, if we're going to get in trouble if I know this, but we're doing it anyway. Wow. Check it. Guys, come down. California love. Wow. California knows how to party. No. Of course they know how to party. They shake it down. They get down with the trumper, Melodia. And everybody get down. Get bearing up. We're gonna dance. Ready, Melodia? Here we go. In the city of Compton. We keep it rockin', Melodia, keep it rockin'. Here we go, don't go to the gold toilet. Now let me welcome to the LBC. I had to throw the gold toilet thing in there. Are you kidding me? Guys, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Is this even working? Can you guys even hear this, or is it just me talking to nothing? I gotta just quickly check and make sure you can even hear this. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, you can hear it. All right, good. Guys, just want to make sure I'm not doing it alone. You're like, this guy's making noise and there's nothing in the background. He's sounding like like seriously, right now. All right, so let's do this again. Trumper from the top, Trumper, okay? Is it going to be Trumper? It's going to be whoever. Here we go. Look, check it out. LBC, getting down, you and me. It's the Trumper. California, love it. Yes, good to do the W side, like I'm from the West Coast. I've only been there 4 days in my life. Let's go. Here we go, California love. They know how to party. They know how to shake it down. Now look at that, gonna get you down. Downtown, Judy Brown. Here we go. Yeah, in the city of LA. You know, in the city of Washington, the city of Compton. That's right, we keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin', Melodia. That's right. Put that into bed. Don't go to the garden. Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm killing myself here. Wow, now let me welcome everybody to Wild Wild West. It's staying untouchable like alien master track. It's the air drum like slugging the chest, the pack of vest and the Jimmy and the Sammy is sucked. And we in the Sunshine State, the bomb ass hemp. Let's see, look, I don't even know how the part goes. I messed it up. Hold on, I missed the hemp beat. I don't know, that part's gonna go backwards. Can we slow it down? Tupac, I told you to send me the slower version. Could somebody please get me Tupac on the line? I know you have to call like 15 people and find him underground in Puerto Rico. But please tell him I need to talk to him. Does he have a slower version for the Trumper? Because Trump can't do it this fast. It's too fast for Trump to speak. Maybe Joe Biden could do better. Let's give him a shot. Here we go. Joe Biden on California dreaming. That's right. Look, we're going to win this election thanks to California and the 53 electoral votes we got from them. California knows how to party. Hey, Chameleon, get over here. Check it out. California Chameleon knows how to party. I picked her right because she says she was an Indian. Now she's black. I don't know which one she is. She takes it a different way every day. That's literally a thing with her. But anyway, let's get to the song. Here we go. In the city of Watts. Oh, this is the big reveal. Here we go. Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. A track hits your eardrum like a slug in the chest, a pack of vests for your Jimmy Sue in the sack. And then we tune in the sunshine state with the bomb FB, and start the pain with the dance floor empty, and put some mission on the greens. A lean, mean money maker machine, a serving greens, my Aunt Judy said, Joe, and the bean and the greens. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes ever since Honey's wearing Sassoon. Now it's 1995, clock me in the watch with the diamonds shining. And look, my Aunt Judy sent me, and she said, you're gonna win, Joe, just keep on going. And don't tell them that you're corrupt, because they already know. And I'm trying to find the lyrics, and they're just going really slow. Shake it, baby. I said, shake it, baby. Shake the ballot box, baby. We're going to find a couple votes for the Trumper. We're trying to find 50 billion more for the Biden. Cause he only had about 20 million votes. That's right, 55 million fake votes, because people never vote for a sleep sofa. Nobody likes sleep sofas. They don't even want a freaking sleep sofa anymore. They don't want a sleep sofa. It's not good for them. I have to shut off the tune before we get the baboon showing up and say, what are you doing? You can't use the song, man, because Tupac's gonna come from Puerto Rico, hit you with the Sache. Said you can't do that. You see, it's not okay. Shake it, baby. I shake it. Whoa, check it out. It's the Long Beach in the house. Oakland definitely in the house. Pasadena, where are you? Whoa. Everyone always up to no good, you know, in the Hollywood trying to get a piece of the baby. Sacramento. Oh, Sacramento. We at Christopher Walken trying to be a cat in the night. Gonna prowl. Gonna jump out on that brown cow I talked about earlier. Holy cow, guys, seriously? Are you freaking kidding me? This is something we should have had done. Who needed Tupac when you had Donald Trump? We could have made a big league. We could have won big league with Donald Dre. We could have said Donald Dre. That's right, the Tupac to Dre. We're getting ghetto down with the Tooth Trump. Let's get the Tupac Trump. We're getting down with the say. We're getting down every day. That's right, the big lay. Big lay, a big lay, a big league. Guys, I know I'm an idiot. What the hell is something fun to do on a Friday night of the Real Talk Show? Oh, guys. Wow. What the heck is wrong with me? Wow. I did 4 rap songs, guys. I did 4 rap songs. Oh my goodness, Tossed. I got so many of those, buddy. I was just thinking about doing the, I got that other bit that I did when I wrote a song called How Dare You Write a How Dare You song. And at the end, there's a freestyle that I go into the same type of thing that I was just doing here. I want to find it. How dare you? Because I think you're going to love, this is all live improv. Okay, here it is. This is all live improvisation, the song. And someone asked me to write a Dick Face song. So this is the first Dick Face song ever. But at the end, ooh, what I did was even better than the whole song. Even though the rap, when I start going to the first rap is Dick Face, just, guys, the stuff that happens here is quite insane. Even though there was one line there, guys, who we should have gotten done. Who needs Tupac when you had Donald Trump? Like, what? It's like, that stuff was crazy, but it's in the moment. All right, Max, chill it out, buddy. But this one right here, I remember it's on the first album I put out last year. So if you go check out Mark Pyre's Improvisations,
as experts in online education, Purdue University Global.
Here we go. Let me know what you think. Says it's it. Tom, my brother. Oh, Tom wants me to write a song, How Dare You? Okay, I can do that. So it's either a How Dare You song starring How Dare You Guy, or it's a song just about How Dare You. And I write a song about how, I think I have to go that route. Let me try something here. Let's see what I can come up with.
I saw you driving down the East Coast on your way down to Florida. Filled up the tank, grab your favorite drink, and you keep on going down, down. The phone rings, you start to swing your head around and wonder what the sound is coming, going. Oh, it's my phone and I'll answer. Who's there? I don't care. I'm on my way to Florida anyway. It's Foch. I'm in the friggin' Bronx. You can't turn the friggin' car around? Come back from like South Carolina? And come pay respect? I'm sorry, I can't Foch. I'm on my way to Florida. I gotta get there before the morn. How dare you? I can't figure you. You can't turn around the car. I come back to the Bronx. I'm sitting there. I got an espresso, a friggin' biscotte. You're not gonna come pay respect. Sonny, what do we do? I don't know. Let me ask you a question. So you're down South Carolina, right? You can't stop by the beach and grab me some taffy? Sonny, how dare you? I can't figure you out. Foch, I'm sorry, I gotta go, got a timeline, gotta keep. If I stop before the morning, they're gonna charge me double, and I can't deal with that, no. Are you kidding me? I got a biscotte! I understand your biscotte, it may be getting totally wet from you dipping it in that espresso. I know, I'm sorry, Foch, I just can't turn around this time. I know I did it last time. I lost a leg and an eye. I lost my right arm, everything, my right thigh. And I know I needed it, I had to pay respect, and I did that, so I gotta say no this time. How dare you? So you lost an arm, you lost your leg, you lost the thigh, you lost your eye. You can't come back and pay Foch one more surprise? How dare you? I can't figure you out, and I'm just gonna shout more and more. Oh, Sonny, show him the door. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna explore. It's what we do. It's Foch. We drink biscotte and espresso. Together they become one thing. It's like a soup. And what you gonna do? I'm gonna drink it and eat it every day, and I tell you, you need to come pay respect. That's what you do. And if you don't say it, how dare you? Oh, I'm almost there, Foch. I can't turn around now. I can see my house in the distance. It's right there over the hill. I'll be there soon. How dare you? You can't turn around right now. Come back 24 hours, back to the Bronx and pay respect. I can't figure it. I don't understand why they made you. Are you even human? You may be an alien like Mark Zuckerberg. I'm just wondering. Maybe it's true. Look, I got one question. How dare you? Hold on a minute. I got a question for you. I saw you last week out there in the garden working on that new project. Yeah, I gotta get watermelons this year. Yeah, right. Hold on a minute. Let me ask you. You got that new watermelon project going, right? All you gotta do is put one more watermelon seed in the ground for the year. You're done, right? You can't forget about the watermelon seed. Turn around, go down the street, come over to Foch, and pay respect. I can't figure you out. Sonny, what do we do? He's not even responding anymore, Sonny. I don't know what to say. I think I scared him off. I think I did. No, Foch, you didn't scare me off. I just got off the exit, almost home now. Told you I see my house over the hill. And while you're screaming, I'm just pulling up,
grabbing the mail from the mailbox. Yeah, I gotta go see what's there. Bring it to my wife because I haven't been home in a few days. Been driving home from the Northeast, you know. I didn't know you were in the Bronx. I'm sorry. I didn't get the wire, the memo. Maybe next time you should let it out on the social media channels, on the Dick Facce show. You gotta let the world know that you're there in the Bronx and waiting for respect to be paid. And you're drinking your espresso and then you're dipping your biscotti. How dare you? Hold on a minute. You singing a song, really? You can't do that. Sonny, they're using my likeness. I don't play along. I don't like when you make a song out of the fudge. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm calling my attorney. His name is Rudy Giuliani. He's doing a great job for the press. No, seriously, he is getting nothing done because the left wing is so freaking fake, the news. How dare you? Whoa, 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 whoa. How dare you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you're not saying, how dare you? That'll be dropped tomorrow. The How Dare You song. Holy freaking cow. Whew. Tom, thank you for asking me, because my mind only goes places when people ask me to try things like that. And honestly, I was a little nervous at first. I was like, I can't think of anything. Like, how dare you? I'm like, first, and then all of a sudden. How dare you? Hold on a minute. You're on the way to San Diego, right? You gotta go. Gotta get there before the morn. If you don't get there, they're gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. We're sending you back to your homeland, to Kenya, with your friend Obama. That's right. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna go back with Obama to Kenya and pay respect to Obama's pop who's buried there in Kenya. You're gonna say, oh, look, he became president, even though he couldn't, because he wasn't born here. He was born in Kenya. Yeah, they made up a fake birth certificate to try to make it seem like it was the real SHIT. You know, I wasn't gonna say it, because we don't do that on this show. But I could think of the rhymes. Maybe you heard it, even though I didn't say it. You should have, because that's how it works. Look, I'm gonna twerks. Oh, that's really bad. How dare you? Hold on a minute. I can't figure you. You didn't give Dick Facce a record contract on the first How Dare You song? Why was Jimmy Iovino not calling into the Real Talk program right then, saying, Dick Facce, we got to give you a contract, greatest singer of all time? I know. How dare you? Hold on now, man. Sinatra got nothing. Are you kidding me? You get Facce in there. We're singing the classics. Oh, yeah. You got the world on the strings. Look, gold records. You put me in the studio. You say, look, I got a yo-yo in my hand. Friggin' platinum. Are you kidding, Facce? When Facce gets up there, it's multi-platinum records. I could go up there and not even say a word. I could just go up there and say, how dare you? Multi-platinum double digits with a triple on the top. You can have emeralds. They're putting an emerald on yours. They're like, oh, Facce. Facce came along. And he was like, oh, we're going to go in there. And when he got in the studio, his voice melted the world. They told Sinatra that we don't need his music anymore. Yeah, they kind of left him a note in heaven. Look, Sinatra, you were good for a while. We enjoyed you. You did a good job. But there's a guy named Facce. Hold on now, man. Frank Sinatra. You don't know who Dick Facce is? How dare you? Hold on now, man. Sinatra, you saying you're the blue-eyed guy, right? You can't use those eyes? You can't put them ears to the telegraph system you got up there in the heavens? And pay respect for the fudge? Sonny! Sinatra's not paying... Yeah, baby blue eyes. He's not paying respect to the fudge. I know. I offered a biscotti. He doesn't want it in heaven. He says they don't need biscotti there. They have unlimited supply. They've got a guy makes a biscotti like that. Sinach, he says he's sitting there, Sonny. Check this out. He's there. He's got an espresso, right? And he just closes his eyes and goes biscotti. In his mind, pooh, he's in his freaking hand. But it's not like the Stella d'Oro. It's not a Stella. No, it's a real deal. It's the original Stella. Stella's up in heaven, though. See, look, hold on, man. You got to understand. Everybody that was good and created great things on Earth, they're up there, right? So when Sinatra asks for an espresso biscotti, the original make of espresso squeezes the espresso. Yeah, I know, Sonny. And then the biscotti is piping hot. Made by Stella d'Oro. The real Stella d'Oro. I'm not talking about the store-made brand now. I'm telling you, Stella d'Oro's up there, right? And just willing them for Sinatra. So we can't compete. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you what. The people on Earth, they just got a front page, front story, front row seat to the fudge singing. I'm sorry. Next album. Triple double platinum with you're gonna put something on the outside of it. I know it. I know you. You're gonna put something on the outside. Look, I put some sort of frills there. It was triple double platinum. You don't put anything else on triple double platinum. You hang it on the freaking wall. What are we doing here? Oh, guys, we needed that, right? We needed that.
Fishmonger. Oh, I gotta do one more bit. I'm eating a bowl of cereal. This is another Facce bit. One of the greatest, Dick Facce. We haven't been doing as much Facce lately, but this may inspire me to do some tonight.
What are you doing? You're bringing it to me. I got an espresso and a biscotti. I'm dipping the biscotti. What are you doing to me? My biscotti smells like your fish now. What are you, a fishmonger? Are you a fishmonger? What are you doing to me? I can't figure you out. What are we doing, Sonny? It smells like fish. It's going at you, Sonny. See, I told you, it smells like fish. Smell my friggin' stress.
Is that it? What the hell just happened?
This guy, he doesn't freaking know. It's like when I talk to you. I'm like, oh, hold on. You're in freaking old school Yugoslavia. Before they changed the name. You got a Yugo. That's right. You're driving down from your freaking village with your Yugo. You put a couple of, jars of, I don't know, marmalade or something. I don't know what you do.
What is going on with this?
You got this marmalade stuff. You're driving the Yugo in Yugoslavia. Right? You get a call on your old Zach Morris cell phone. You know the one that's the size of your Yugo? You take it out. You need 3 people to help you hold it up. So you can push a button. Because you can't hold it and push buttons. When you hold it, it's starts going down. You need to put a knee under it so you can dial digits into the friggin' phone. It's a Zach Morris model. You try to hold it to your head goes down. So you're figuring out counterweight mechanisms in your car. You set up a lift and pulley, right? You connect it to the top of the Zach Morris 1001. You put your foot down. You can put your head there. Also, you can freaking let go now. Now, it's weird because at times you got someone over there, you bang them in the head. Sometimes Sonny, He's sitting with me, right? I go push the 1 right into Sonny's freaking head. Sonny, that's why you're so freaking silly. Because I brain damaged you. I'm sorry, Sonny. I didn't see your head there when I was pushing Zach Moore's 1001. I needed to get it going. Hit the dial digits, bang him in the freaking head. How dare me, I know. Anyway, you call from your Hugo. He's ring-a-dinging. You ask your counterpart to hold it up so you could push the green button. So whoever the freak is on the phone starts talking, right? You click it. Hidnagoligo! I don't know what the freak Yugoslavian sounds like. Something like this, right? Hugigavago! It's Fudge. I'm in the Bronx. You can't turn your freaking Yugo around? Go back to the house? Get on like a wheelbarrow or something. It's faster. You go down to the shipyard. You catch, like there's a vessel leaving. It's an oil tanker. It's going around, like all the way. You're going Russia, all that crazy stuff, right? Eventually, you're gonna find your way over by the New York Harbor. Okay? You left December 15th, 2014. You're arriving December 12th. Not bad. 2027. You're almost there, okay? 6 more years, we're gonna see you, okay? We'll see you when you arrive. When you get here, you gotta get off the vessel. You probably got a freaking long beard, like Rip Van Winkle or something, right? You get off. Maybe you trim that thing. I don't want to see you like that. You go, you walk over, and you go. I said it again. Sonny, that was unintentional. How dare you, Sonny? He's trying to rush the story. You can't do this, Sonny. I'm telling them. They need to know. So you figure this out, right? You're talking about a 17-year journey. You're going, right? I'm sorry. It was a 9. It was a 12-year journey. You're on your way. You're almost there. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, kid, right? So you get off. You got that beard you're tripping on as you walk, right? You're walking, trying not to trip. You're hoping you don't fall. You're going down. You go, you're on your way, all right? You got to the freaking, you walk up to the table. You smell like a fishery. You smell like you've been just gutting fish for 14 years. What do you know? I told you, trim that thing, put a little deodorant. You came to see Foch. I'm sorry. You came to pay respect by being smelly and disrespecting the Foch. I can't figure you. What are we doing here? What are you doing? You take 12 years. You show up smelling like a fishery. You got the Wuhan, right? Are you Fluhan season? What are you doing? You're bringing it to me. I got an espresso and a biscotte. I'm dipping the biscotte. What are you doing to me? My biscotte smells like your fish now. What are you, a fishmonger? Are you a fishmonger? What are you doing to me? I can't figure you out. What are we doing, Sonny? It smells like fish. What are you, Sonny? See, I told you, it smells like fish. Smell my friggin' espresso. Oh, guys, you dipping the friggin' biscotte. You can't dip a biscotte.
Oh, welcome to the Real Talk Show, everybody. Let me shut this off.
That freaking Fornato again. How dare you, Fornato?
If you guys haven't seen How Dare You Fornato yet, you got to watch that clip. That was nuts. Gosh, I miss doing Foch. Foch is so much fun. Just the content we used to come up with, it'd be like,
hold on now a minute. You're down in Naples, Florida, right? You run a wine distillery, right? You're doing it. And you find out that you gotta get like the biggest order of your life together, right? Oh, shoot, I gotta get Max. He's outside.
You know, the problem with it, he didn't want to come in. He's not, you know? Sometimes you have a dog who's being a dog. And you're like, all right. Anyway, guys, I think that the show will be going on again in a couple hours. So if you want to grab a little rest, do some other things, come back maybe 9-ish, somewhere around 9-ish, we're doing a double-decker. This is a fun show. You know, I could just do one really long show and just put one of the movies on. You know, like that would get us somewhere too. I hear Maggie upstairs making some noise. I got to eat something. I mean, the bowl of cereal is good and all, but I got to go to the store and get myself prepared for this friggin' storm. And then tonight I'll be back for round 2, fam and friends. So I hope to see you here as we do it all over again for part 2, day 1124 in a row. Tomorrow, Danny Coleman, 3 p.m. Don't miss it, guys. But don't miss tonight's show. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're writing some songs tonight. I got to change the strings on that guitar. If you don't recall, I broke a string yesterday. Yeah, she needs some bacon and belly rubs. She does need some belly rubs, little monkey. I can't wait to hold that little pup. And so, guys, remember, probably around 9 o'clock I'll be back. S-Coop, Sage Pup, Tim, Tossed, my friend. Guys, if you have anybody that you watch that's another streamer and you want to see them on the show, let them know. I want to have someone on every day of the year. 5-minute chat, whatever. We have tomorrow, and then we have our brother Ron Tyler on Monday. So we're starting to do it. Nice, my brother. Yeah, we'll see you later. Go get your fix. See you back here this evening. Until then, fam and friends. Texas lady, good to see you here at the end. You rock. Look forward to tonight, fam and friends. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you in a couple hours. Go away till about 9 p.m. when we do it again. See you in a few, fam.